Hey, what's up guys? So today what I want to show you guys is how to make end caps for the ducts. Okay, so if you see here, this one you can see through it. Basically it doesn't have a end cap on it. So there's two different ways that I usually do it. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. So I'll go ahead and bring the camera in closer and you guys can take a look at how it's done, okay? Alright guys, so we got this piece of duct here. Okay, so what we're going to end up doing first, we'll look at this and we're going to go ahead and measure this. Alright, so let's see, it is 11 3/4 by 7 1/2. Okay, so we'll go ahead and grab this piece of duct. So we can go ahead and do, let us do 11 3/4. And we need 7 1/2. Okay, guys. So this is going to be our first cap. We'll go ahead and cut that out. Alright guys, so this is one cap, okay? That's going to be for the first method. So let's see here. Alright guys, so the first cap we'll basically just end up doing, if you look at it, it's literally just going to go inside. And you kind of want to make it a little bit bigger than what the actual opening is, just so that when you pressure it in, it has a bit of a resistance. So yeah, there we go. That's good. That's perfect. All right. Oh, and if you're wondering how do you make the that female shiplap, then there is a tool which you can see me using it in another video. They're called the Malco shiplap tools. So one is for the female and then one is to create the male. Okay. So yeah, so I do have a video of these on my channel, so you guys can check those out. One quick other thing I wanted to mention. So there's also these tubes that have mastic in them. So it is always a good idea to sometimes put some mastic on the inside of the duct before you end up, taping it up, and it creates a better seal. All right guys, so after you have that, now the next thing you want to do is go ahead and tape it. Okay, and it needs to be a an approved tape by code, so make sure you know what all the tape regulations are. Just read the books that have all the codes on them. All right, so usually go like this. side. Do the other side real quick. Alright guys, now I just need to get the two sides. When you're pushing that down, make sure you apply a lot of pressure to it. Alright, here's the last piece. Alright, make sure you run that squeegee on there. Alright, so there you have it. You have an end cap, okay? That is one way of doing it, guys. Another way that you could do it, one moment. Alright, have another piece here, so we can go ahead and check this one out as well. Let me double check out the measurements. Okay, this one's gonna be 11 3/4 by 7 3/4. Okay, so what we want to do is go ahead and do basically 2 inches bigger than what we need. So let's see. Two inches there. Two inches there. Okay, so 2 inches on each side. Do the 11 3/4 right there. And we still need 2 inches. Guys, so let's cut this out. Okay, so basically, just in case you missed it, so we're at 11 3/4 and 7 3/4. All right, and on each side we did well, this one's almost 2. It's roughly about 2 inches. So about 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. Yeah, so we got 2 inches all the way around. All right, so let's cut that out. So we'll do it on this side as well. You probably won't be able to see the marks from there, but I can see them pretty clearly. Let's get the mark this way. So basically we're just doing it on the reverse side, which you could probably do it like this from the beginning. It's up to you. Just double check your measurements. There we go. Okay, now we can go ahead and cut it out. So on this one, you don't want to cut all the way through. You kind of want to just core it. So what we're looking for is we want to be able to use the flap. All right, so. And what you do, just fillet it. Oh, that one messed up. Okay guys, so I do have that. This part over here, I messed up right there. It happens. What you can do to fix that, just put a piece of tape over it before you use it. And you'll be just fine. One thing to note is if the knife is new and it's sharp, that will happen a lot easier. I do have a more duller knife that I actually use with my ductwork. It's just I didn't feel like taking that knife out of my work vehicle. But this is a newer knife, so it had a sharper edge. So when I cut it, it went through. So that's what happens. It's all right though. So now we have the flap. Okay, guys. So what we end up doing, we just put it in through here. And now we can staple that. All right. So we'll pull out our staple gun. Let's see if we have any staples first. Yeah, we have enough. So we do have a staple gun, so now what we can do is we can go ahead and staple. They usually recommend about 2 inches on center. That's what code is. So if you have more than that, then you're fine. And just go ahead and staple that all the way around. Alright, so you staple all the way, and then once you get to this part, you can just bend it to one side or the other, each little part, and then just put another staple at the end of that. Same thing with this side. That's it for that part. And staple wise, now you do want to go ahead and tape that. And only because I'm showing you guys how to do it, I didn't put the mastic in there, but you could put the mastic also lined up inside of it, and then push the end cap into it, and it would be a better seal. Okay. Also, I would usually put some spray glue if there was a lot of dust on this, just so that the tape could hold on a little bit better. All right, but all in all, it's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and do this. Let's see. This one was already messed up right here, so I didn't do that, all right? And this tape, it's activated by heat, so by you using your squeegee, you're creating heat. And you allow for the tape to adhere to whatever it is that it's being taped to. Alright, next side. Just two more sides. Oh, and one more thing, guys, real quick. Just in case you're wondering on which method is better, it's as long as you seal it correctly, they both will work. But the reality of it is you do want to have this barrier kind of covering all the duct, and that is a preferred method. All right, guys, all done. This gives you the squeegee. All right, guys, so there you have it. You have two different ways of how you can put an end cap to your duct. Do keep in mind that I don't do this every day anymore, so I'm not going to be as fast as I used to be. And the main purpose of it is so that you guys can have an idea of what it is you can do and how it should be done. So recently, I've seen that mainly people go with the one without the flaps, and the reason why is because it's just a lot faster. And if you see the ones with the flap, you have to do a little bit of filleting on the ends to make the flaps. And you can also use a different method. I've seen some people use the glue tool for the cutting, and then they make their own flap, you know, by measuring out and stuff like that, which is fine. It's no big deal. Once you get a certain method down, it's really quick. And like I said, this knife here was brand new, so it has a really sharp, it's pretty sharp. I have a dueler one that I use for pure duct, which that way it doesn't, you know, cut the paper too much. But yeah, so you can pretty much, you know, do any method that you want, whichever one's best for you. As long as it's sealed correctly, you won't have an issue. And like I said, there's these mastic tubes, all right, guys? Buy them, use it, or just get a paintbrush and, you know, dab a little bit of mastic inside that crease or that female shiplap before you push in the end cap, and you're gonna be good to go. And then put your tape and just make sure you squeegee it really good, and you won't have any leakage coming out of there unless someone makes a hole into it, okay? And then this is the one that had the shiplap, or not the shiplap, my bad. This is the one that had the what is it called? I already forgot. This is the one that had the flap, all right? So if you actually look at the duct, which you probably can't tell, this one does look nicer on the top than this one, okay? But that's because it has that barrier kind of flapping over, and I extended it better. This one is, you have your duct right there already, so it's no big deal. As long as you put some mastic on those before you cap it, you're gonna get a great seal, guys. Stay tuned, guys. I am gonna have some more videos coming up soon, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day, guys, all right?